Hi everyone, this is Allie with Allie Gets Healthy, and today I'm just bringing you like an update video of kind of what's been going on and how things have been going. So first off, my last video, I did not give an actual measurement of what my weight was because honestly, it didn't really matter. I knew the weight was going to go up. But this week I'm going to actually look at it. So I weighed in yesterday on Sunday. Today is Monday. And I think I'm going to start changing my days of Monday or Monday weigh-ins. Just so that I feel like I get like a full weekend and not like, I don't know, because I feel like my schedule's kind of messed up on when I'm doing videos and when I'm weighing in. It's kind of just random, so there's not actually like data to show week to week or anything like that, because sometimes they're days later and stuff like that. So I'm going to try that. So the weight that I was at before I weighed in yesterday was at 341.6. So that was the weight I had gained back from vacation. And then when I weighed in yesterday, I was 33.9.2. So I had lost 2.4 pounds. So I feel good about that because I wasn't eating out as much. And honestly, I know the fast food goes straight to me. My body collects fat more than others just because of my hormonal condition. And so that fast food really is just mostly fat, and that's just what I collect in my body. So like I said, I noticed that my stomach wasn't as squishy as it was before. Thankfully, it has been a little bit more squishy. So I'm just kind of waiting to see how this next week goes. I am currently on a diet plan. So for me, I want to be on a lifestyle change. And honestly, I got mad at myself and needed something new to change up my routine from when I had gained weight, even though honestly it was just a bad weekend or vacation trip. So I went to NutriShop and they sold me, supplements, protein powder, and basically a $25 meal plan that's catered to you. So I tried the meal plan today and I took the supplements today and everything. And honestly, I feel like I wasted my $25 because, that I feel like that meal plan is made for people that want to build muscle and, they're looking at bodybuilding and things like that. Because it has you eating 6 times a day, which I don't think was a bad thing because one of the meals was technically a protein shake. So technically I didn't follow it completely today. Don't tell anyone. But I tried my best, to be honest. He wanted specific grain bread that wasn't wheat bread. It was like specifically made out of all types of grains, and it's found in the frozen section. And I was not feeling that, so I didn't go out and bite it. And I had my bread today. So I had that with my tuna sandwich. So let's talk a bit about what their meal plan is. So the one that I followed today for the most part. So they have you eating 6 times a day. And the thing about this app that it gives you, it's called, I think, Fit Manager. Yeah, Fit Manager. And what it does is when you go into a NutriShop, they have this body scale machine that takes like literally how much like each arm, your torso, and your legs weigh, and it percentages, like how many calories you burn just standing, which mine was about 1,800, and he said that's really good. So I'm happy about that, just knowing that, which it could be why I kind of sweat more too, because I'm burning more calories than normal people, or other people, not normal people, just regular people. Um, and um, so it gave me kind of a breakdown of my body. So it said 112 pounds was body water weight, basically. My body fat was 189.4 pounds. My skeletal muscle mass is 87.3, and my body fat or BMI is basically 55.5, which is pretty accurate with my scale, which said that I was at 56%. So that made sense. And my arms are approximately 9 pounds. My legs are approximately 23 pounds. My torso is approximately 70 pounds. So it gives this nice breakdown of your body, and I really like that aspect. But we're talking about the meal plan. So, he told me to sign up for the meal plan and he can cater it to me and things like that because it'll know what my body actually needs. So meal one today was 1.25 cup of egg whites and 2 egg yolks. So instead I just did 3 eggs. I feel like that was good enough. And then I did the 2/3 cup of oatmeal. And then it says 1 cup of spinach, which he said is kind of optional, because honestly, I didn't go out and go grocery shopping for this because I didn't want to waste my money on food that I wasn't sure if I was going to stick to. And spinach I don't eat often. I'll eat it in eggs and like on top of pizza or in a sandwich or something. I guess I could have gone out and buy it, but I wasn't going to go just for spinach. So I didn't eat the spinach today. And according to that, it was 148 calories of protein, 111 calories of carbs, and 111 calories of fat. And that's basically what each of my meals is going to be at. So for lunch, which was meal 2, I had tuna, the bread, and it has broccoli, but I had green beans. And then I was supposed to eat some unsalted peanuts, which I didn't go out and buy either. Because if I wasn't going to stick on the diet, I was not going to eat peanuts on a regular basis. But I think it might actually be a good add to my diet, having unsalted peanuts, because I don't like almonds. And, it's a healthy fat. So I think that would actually be a decent thing to add to my diet. And so for meal 3, I had my protein shake. I had a 1/3 cup of strawberries and a cup of broccoli, which was green beans. And I was supposed to have 1.2 tablespoons of peanut butter. And honestly, I just didn't want to eat the peanut butter. So I didn't. So as you can see, I did not follow this plan completely like it's supposed to be. And for dinner, I had grilled chicken and rice. I was supposed to have brown rice, but steamed rice was an option, but for some reason he told me I couldn't do it. So I don't know how catering that is to me, but And then I was supposed to have a veggie, which I was going to make broccoli, but I forgot and got sidetracked. So I did not make broccoli. But I might have some fruit before bed or something. And definitely have my green beans tomorrow. I don't think it's going to kill me to not have broccoli for one night, especially since I ate 2 cups of green beans today, which is more than what I normally get. And then for meal 5, I was supposed to have lean ground turkey, some black beans, and a cup of broccoli. And I didn't eat that meal. It was supposed to be at 8:12 apparently, because they have you eat every 3 hours. But I did not follow that. For meal 6, I'm supposed to have a protein shake, whatever 0.1 cup of steamed rice is, a cup of spinach, and 1.2 tablespoons of peanut butter. So I'm thinking about having the protein shake before bed, but this was my best effort on this meal plan. And honestly, I don't think it's feasible to actually do this day in and day out. How many people eat the same meal every second of the day? It's timed out every day. You have to look forward to meal 5 or meal 3 and how crappy it's going to be because you're eating the same shit as yesterday. So I am probably not going to do that. So that's where I'm at for that. So some of my goals that I'm working on is my Hocus Pocus 5K right now. I did 1 mile at the pumpkin patch, and I did that in about 32 minutes. So now I just need to complete the last 2.2 miles, or is it 2.1 miles? I'll do 2.2 because I'm not sure. And I need to get those done before October 31st. So I'm thinking this weekend I will do one, and then I'm going to have to squeeze it in next week sometime before the 31st. Or on the 31st. I could do it then. But on the 31st, I'm most likely going to be sitting on my couch watching horror movies, because that's my life. And I love them. My other goal is still to do like the 2,300 steps a day at minimum, because I don't work right now. And when I do work, when I'm going to be working, I'm not going to be doing too much walking. So getting those 2,300 steps in is just a bare minimum of what I need to get in to get at least a mile of walking a day. And then right now I'm trying to get my intake of water up. So I have the gallon jug with like the special time things on them, and the like keep going or you're almost there, or whatever it says. But that thing is heavy, first off, and I have weak wrists, and so I have gotten a couple of venti tumbler reusable cups from Starbucks, and particularly I have this Arizona one that is from actually Arizona. It was shipped to me, and I personally like using the tumblers better because I feel like it's easier to, one, consume it because it's a decent sized cup without being too big that's overwhelming to be like looking at it and be like, wow, can I really drink that much water? Which is kind of what the jug makes you feel like a little bit. I believe it's not the hydro jug. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's similar to the hydro jug. And this one I just fill up periodically, and so the water doesn't get doesn't get hot, as it would in the big gallon jug. You'd have to constantly be adding ice to it, and that we do not have a fridge that makes ice, so it would be a really big hassle to actually make ice constantly throughout the day. So I'm using the cups, and we already have pre-filled gallon jugs in the fridge, like the pitcher ones that have the little spout. And so I just fill it up like every day we fill up the gallon or whatever, depending on how much we drink. But if I'm going to be drinking more, like I pretty much finish the gallon almost. So it's just easier for me to go back and forth throughout the day to get steps in and a reason to get up and just have a pretty looking cup. And I just feel it's more manageable to actually drink out of it. So that's what I'm going with. And I calculated how many ounces you need to make a gallon, which is 128. And I also calculated, well, I didn't calculate, I Googled how many ounces are in a venti Starbucks reusable cup. And I'm not sure why the hot liquids has less ounces, maybe because of foam, but cold drinks have more ounces, which is 24. So know that there's a difference, which I did not know. And so currently I am about to finish my fourth tumbler, and I need to have 5.5. Well, 5.5 gets you a little bit over the 128, but it's easier than being like, well, I only need like a third of the cup to drink. So I just do it at the half. So I'm on my fourth, so I still have 1.5 cups to go. The night is still young. So that will hopefully be completed tonight. I'm really excited to complete it too, because, you know, I felt like it was actually manageable drinking it out of this tumbler like all day and not having to like worry about overwhelming goals of finishing the whole gallon, you know? It's just like, how many cups can I drink? So I think that was good. And I think that's a good goal to be using the tumblers, since I did buy them and they will help out. I also have the Halloween edition ones, the Venti Cup one, not 2020s, 2019s. And then I also have the regular grande size. So I'll have to look up a grande just to see if I ever use that cup, how many ounces I'm actually getting in that one. And then something that is another goal that I just found out about tonight is Anthony's stepmom and dad are going to do a challenge between them, and they thought that we could do it too because we are trying to get healthy. And the challenge with them is to start on November 1st, and what we're going to do is weigh in that morning, obviously on empty stomachs, and we're going to text each other in a group chat what the number is, which honestly, I don't know if they know how big I am, but I mean, it's on the internet, so I guess if anyone wants to know, it's there. But we're going to be doing that, and then we are also going, the goal of the challenge basically is to not eat fast food or fried food until Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, you know, obviously there's going to be like fried food or, you know, unhealthier foods. So the goal is to try and eat healthy as possible between that period of the 24 days. And so I'm excited about it because, you know, it gives you a sense of accountability doing it with family. And, you know, Anthony and I need to stop eating out. That's one of our biggest problems is that we just get lazy and don't cook, or we're unmotivated to cook because of depression reasons or something else. And so we can actually, have a reason to not eat out besides not spending money and trying to make ourselves healthier. But also, what we're doing to help start that goal is we have HelloFresh right now. We have some meals to be eating so we can cook actual meals. And then when we don't feel like cooking, we have Freshly, which is just the microwavable healthy meals. Um, and so that'll get us past, having to order food or anything like that because we use DoorDash a lot, which is a really bad habit. So we're trying to break that. And this November challenge will be a good way to start. And then recently, I have gotten the outfit that I'm wearing right now from Fabletics. I had credit, so I went when they were having a sale and I got a t-shirt and a pair of pants for the price of one item. And I got two of those. So they're two different colored tank tops, but they're both gray like this. And then I got two different leggings, which was the teal and the camo pink. So now I have 4 leggings from Fabletics, and they are really nice quality. And, I like that they're high-waisted, at least the ones that I got. And they do a good job of like compressing things in and just making it like more comfortable. One of the things I've noticed, which I don't know if it's that I have a size too big or if it's just because we are bigger people, but sometimes you have to pull the crotch up a little bit more, like more often, because otherwise your legs chafe. So they're supposed to be anti-chafing, which they are when they're pulled upright. But like when you're doing activities, like your pants move and everything moves. So sometimes you have to like refix them to like get back into the way they're supposed to fit. But when they are fitting right, they do perfectly well, and I love them. Um, so, I mean, if you're a bigger person and you're looking for something that might fit better, try Fabletics. And their sizes are pretty accurate. So I'm a 3X in their clothes, which is pretty much what I am in a shirt size. And pant size, I'm like a 2X. But because they compress in, I got a 3X. And I just wanted to make sure that like I wasn't feeling suffocated in them because, they are a little bit compression. And so I feel like the 3X is the good size for me. It may be a tiny bit too big, but I feel like if I was in a 2X, it would be too small. I would be very uncomfortable. So that's what I have right now. And the nice thing about Fabletics is that like they always remember your size when you sign in. Like you don't have to worry about changing sizes. Like they'll give you the options based on your size. So like when you click on an item, like it'll automatically change to your size and see if it's available. So then right then and there instead of having to click a bunch of buttons. The only downfall I see, which it isn't a downfall, I guess, if you have like a steady job and good income, they take out the $49.95 every month. You can skip it, but you have to consciously go in there and do that. Otherwise, they will charge your card. The nice thing about when they charge your card is that you get credit. So, like, I was charged for 2 months. And so, because I've been having it for about 3 or 4 months now. So I was charged 2 months. And so I got that credit, which was like 90 something dollars. And so that's what I used to buy my outfits that I got. And that was the nice aspect of it. The one thing that sucked too was that you can't use coupons while using credit either. So honestly, it's better to just go when there's coupons and buy the outfit, because they don't let you double up basically. Because these outfits were originally supposed to be $35 on sale, but I had to pay the full price because I was using credit. So that kind of sucked. I was kind of bummed about that. But, you know, it's still good quality stuff that you're paying for. It's not something that's going to easily rip, or you have to worry about getting ruined when you wash it and things like that. And they have the nice pockets. So the pockets are nice, at least on my Oasis pairs. They have the side pockets on each side of the leg. These new pairs that I got have the back pocket in the center of the pants on the top of the waistband, which isn't the best for me because honestly, I can't reach there very well. I mean, I can reach there like right now, but like trying to like maneuver your phone in there with one hand because you can't reach the other hand over there is kind of hard. So they definitely didn't think that through with plus size women, unless I'm just not flexible. But I feel like a majority of us would have that problem. But overall, I'm sure you could tell in this video that mentally, I am doing a lot better than where I was. I kind of got out of that funk during vacation, and I'm doing a lot better in school right now, and my internships are going well, and everything seems to be going well right now. So I'm happy about that, and I'm just happy to be in a better mood on a regular basis instead of feeling like there's constantly something wrong, or I'm depressed or something like that, or anxious. So that's a lot better. I had my graduation for my bachelor's degree after graduating in April, and they postponed it to June. Then they postponed it to October, and then it got changed to virtual. And honestly, Ashford University, you suck. That graduation was terrible. It was 30 minutes long, and there was no recognizing of the students, like unless you were a doctorate student and you were special positions and things like that. So I was highly disappointed. The highlight of my day was spending it with my family and going to the pumpkin patch. Because I've heard, I know you guys have heard me before about Halloween being special, and so the pumpkin patch was something that was really exciting for me because it was something that we could do as a family, and it's kind of like a tradition that we started a couple years ago, that we go to the Smith family farm. It's a local farm that is in the Brentwood area, and it's family owned and everything, so it's great. A lot of people love it, and it's very popular. And thankfully, they still had it open during COVID. Just the normal things apply: wear your mask and social distance. But I was happy, and I got my planters finally. I do not have dirt, and I'm running low on money, so I can't buy dirt. And I'm currently trying to revive my broccoli plants that I was given at the Smith family farm. And they're dying because in California, it's still hot as hell. And it is almost Halloween, and it's still hot. So the sun killed my broccoli babies, and so I'm trying to revive them with water. So I'm watering them more often during the day because it was just drained out of them. And so, I'm trying to get my garden going. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. Something nice that I got from my garden from my sister was a money tree. And it's really cute, and it came as a live plant and everything. So it's a healthy little sapling, and I'm happy I got it, and it's really, really cute. And so, I'm very thankful that she knows me so well that, for me, like a bouquet of flowers isn't something I want. I'd rather have a planted pot of flowers because then they're living and I can take care of them. And my family, I tell them this every year, not to get me balloons, but what do? They get me balloons every year for a special occasion, usually my birthday, but because I had graduation, I got it from that too. I don't like balloons just because they're bad for the environment and the creatures that live on this earth. But they're really cute. I got a scarecrow and a sunflower, so I was like, those are perfect. That's definitely something I would like, but so they're sitting in my living room, and when they do die, I will make sure to cut them up properly and make sure they're in a garbage bag instead of being littered or something, because hopefully we're trying to keep it out of the ocean, or even on the streets. But yeah, so I'm doing pretty good right now. We'll see about next week, and how the week goes, but I'm hopeful for the future, and things should be looking up, so hopefully they will. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!